here we are. This is the New Zealand Farm Bike Champs. It's 2021. We've got events happening again, and we're here to check out exactly what these guys get up to. It's an endurance event, is number one. About 3 hours long. You've got 2 riders in your team, 1 bike, and I think you get about 12 or 20 minutes per rider. Basically, a flag goes out when you're riding. You've got to come in, change riders, and keep going. Whatever team's bike does the most laps in the whole race, they eventually win. Now, it's a pretty interesting event because they're only allowed farm bikes. What constitutes a farm bike? Well, as far as these guys are concerned, it has to have come out of the factory farm ready. It has to have had a rack on the back for farming, but you have to then take the rack off. You have to take your bark busters off. Anything that could damage other people in a race, you've got to get rid of. So it's going to be very interesting to see what kind of bikes are here. It's going to be very interesting to see how many of them actually make it through the event. Bikes along here are pretty interesting because you've got a few that features that you just don't expect. For example, this thing here has a fabric tank cover, which is quite cool, and this thing here looks like a KTM, but it ain't. It's a Suzuki 125cc. It was a KTM.
Seen the engine mounts on this side?
Yeah. It's got some wonderful engine mounts there. Now right behind me there is the start line. This is the start here, and then you go up that hill. Just trying to get my bearings here and figure out exactly what's happening, but the New Zealand Farm Champs sure looks like it's going to be a good day. By the way, entry to this event, if you're racing, was
$80 and a meat pack. No chicken.
No chicken.
This is your one?
Yep. It runs mint. Oh. Goes hard for what it is, I bet.
Yeah, it doesn't even have a muffler bolted on, it's just for the looks.
Yeah. No, mufflers just lose your power, mate.
Yeah, tried to weld it on this morning and it caught on fire. It uses a fire extinguisher.
That's a winner, right?
She's running on 1 piston ring as well because the top one was clipped.
Oh, that just means you got higher compression, but
Yeah,
it goes harder.
It goes good.
Anyway.
No, need to take it for a test run.
Is it welded on, or is it just like bolt on? No, it's welded to the original. There.
Yeah, look at the size of this. The cat in here.
Yeah, this cat's still there. First time seeing the bike in how long?
I've ridden it before.
Yeah.
You just check the levers and make sure you're comfortable with it.
I might just raise it up a little bit.
Yeah, up to you. Just talk to Cody and just make sure you got the boat happy, whatever, wherever.
Admittedly, the wheels are probably $400 or $500,
Yeah.
but it'd be less than $1,500.
Yeah.
Like I originally bought it for $200. I used to work at a bike shop in the Wairarapa,
Yeah.
and bought it off a guy who didn't want to fix it.
Yeah.
And I've pretty much done everything apart from the forks. Really, that's one thing I didn't rebuild.
Are you running stock piston or?
So it's just 0.5 over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty gnarly.
Love the shape of those heads, eh?
Yeah, was it Starburst or whatever it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've got a few of them, and I've just got a couple more old yellow 175s as well.
You should have all walked the track. I hope you have. Because this year, what we're going to do with the cheats, if we catch you cheating, you're automatically disqualified.
it. How was it?
Oh, it's rough, man.
Yeah.
Winning the 2-stroke great day.
Yeah. Shit, yeah. You're doing well.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wicked.
Holy shit.
So we're about halfway through the race, maybe a little bit under halfway. It's a 3-hour race, and we've currently done about an hour's racing. Yeah, about an hour and a half, so we are halfway. Mostly you've got old 2-stroke farm bikes that are dominating. There are a couple of brand new 4-stroke Hondas. There seems to be some actual motocross riders on those from a Honda dealership or a Honda racing team. That's one of my mechanics from a day job, and they're doing really well, so watching the progress is interesting. There have been a few people come off, so this is your perfect example of a bike that just has not made it through the day, whether it's electrical issues or fueling issues, or things have just broken and made it immovable. And you can see they've got the top end off. Unfortunately, there's been a bit of an accident, and the race has to be stopped early to help out this person. Alright, so this is the break. The official word is that there's someone that's come off, so they're going to get him off the track, and they've had to stop the race to do that, which is totally fair. So you can see everyone behind me hanging out, waiting. There still is an hour left in the race, so what they will be doing is lining everyone up in order, single file, from first position to last position as per the times, and after that they will just go for it and see what happens for the last hour.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me, please.
Line up beside each other. Gonna walk Nick, Larson, Brady.
So it's not a single file start, it's now a 3-3-3 staggered start. This is going to be one of the worst parts of the track. A whole bunch of tree roots that everyone's trying to ride around. Every tyre, it doesn't matter what you've got, is slipping on them. And there's only a few guys that seem to have experience with trials or obstacles, and they seem to be able to make it through. that's it, the end of the event. It's kind of a weird finish because it's all done based on timing, which means that it's not the first person over the finish line, it's the person who's done the most amount of laps. So now most people aren't actually aware who's won. Oh, there's one winner. It's a bit of an interesting system, but anyway. Had a good one? Good day. Yeah. Alright, well that's about it. It's been a wicked event and I definitely want to come back next year. I was invited to possibly ride this year, but then the person who couldn't make it could make it, so to be honest with you, I'm kind of glad I didn't. It would have just been so intense. While this is the New Zealand Farm Bike Championships and it's a fun time, it's pretty damn serious. So that's it. New Zealand World Farm Bike Championships. Signing out. See you next time on Small Bike Stuff.